So let's say, for example, aside from that, anything else that you would recommend somebody who's really trying to get their business off the ground, especially with everything that's been going on with this NAR settlement thing and so much uncertainty, so much negativity.
Right.
If you're, let's say, an average real estate agent or an agent that is trying to kind of level up when it comes to their business, what would be your suggestions, your recommendations to them?
I think that's, like you said, it's really number one is the lead gen. But I think some of the pieces that a lot of people forget about is their sphere of influence that they know, right? Everybody that they know on a daily basis or whatever. But lots of people now, social media is a huge way for them to connect.
Yeah.
No different than like our high school reunion is coming up. My wife is actually helping plan it next month. Graduated with, I don't even remember, 600-700 people, right? Whatever it is. And it's our third year, and there's like 33 people, I think, that have said they're coming. I'm like, that's insane. But I think what it is so many people that I talk to were like, well, I just see what's going on social media with everybody. So why do I need to go see them? I don't care to see them. I see what I want to see on social media, and that's good enough.
Yeah.
Use that to your advantage and connect with them, right?
Yeah.
Your friends or whatever on Facebook, like reach out to them. It's exactly what you did, right? You reached out to me on Facebook, the same thing. It's not impersonal anymore or anything. I think that's a big, big thing that a lot of people, again, are scared of, right? They just like, well, I see them on Facebook, but how do I know that they are or not? Or, so it's like, it doesn't matter. Just reach out to them. It's not evasive. And if they feel like it is, then they won't respond back.
Yeah.
And if that's what it is, then great. Don't get upset if they don't respond, because some people won't, just like your leads, they won't. Even though you might be friends on Facebook or whatever, and you know them personally or what, they don't respond. It is what it is. Don't take it personal.
Like, look, you said yourself, you're generating about 400 leads every single month.
Right.
It doesn't mean you're converting 400 of them to become your clients. Hell no.
No.
I mean, you'll be lucky if you get about 15, 20 of them to convert.
Correct. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now,
that's probably realistic.
Realistic number, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop you from continuing generating 400 leads every single month.
Correct. Yep. And I think that's important. I think I tell that to my agents all the time. Look, I'm giving you leads, but you need to work, just like you said, lead generating on yourself and getting out there. As cheesy as open houses are, you're meeting people, right? It gets them in their industry in front of people so that they see and talk to people. It gets them more comfortable talking to people, and then use that to go wherever. When you go to the bar or restaurant or wherever you're going, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, sports or pickleball, right, is big or whatever. It doesn't matter. Get you out of that and get you start talking about what you do and what's going on more. So I think for new agents, I think open houses are great just for that part of it. Just getting them in that, used to it, in their zone.
Yeah.
Right. They're in this house and it makes it comfortable for them. They have control because they're in the house. They're holding it open. They know what's going on. Somebody walks in the door. They don't know who they are or whatever. Like, talk to them, gets them out of that and gets them going. So I encourage all of my newer agents for sure to do it. But, it helps even with some existing agents, because sometimes you kind of get stuck in that route as well. And you have to get
back to the basics.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just understand, where your clients are coming and what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Because you may have a client that you're going out showing or whatever, and you have in your head what they're looking for, but it may not be what they're, and you're almost kind of forcing yourself on them because you know what's really best. You know what really works and what doesn't and what to look for. But some of these people, they've never bought a house in their life, or they haven't bought one in 20 years or whatever. So they don't know anything. So seeing that, I think, in an open house presentation is good for them. So I think that's another really big piece that helps them on that side of it. So that's what I push all my new agents to do that. And so open houses, social media, plus of course, working all the leads and everything I give them.
I'm the same exact way. I mean, if I'm talking to a brand new agent right now that has a dry pipeline and doesn't have a big sphere, I was like, look, just do like 4 or 5 open houses a week.
Yeah.
Like, if you drop me in the middle of nowhere right now and I don't have any listings, I don't have any marketing budget or any of that stuff, I'm doing open houses.
100%.
That's the most effective way and the most inexpensive way to probably get in front of more buyers and sellers.
Right. And I think another piece of it that I hear from agents don't realize that you can do an open house for any open house, right? Or for any house.
Yeah.
You have to contact the agent. You have to
Sure, yeah.
But a lot of them don't understand that. They're like, especially if they're on a team, or at a certain brokerage or whatever, they think, oh, I could,
Yeah.
only do. No, you can. It doesn't matter.
My first open house, it was a completely other brokerage, listing agent, not even my listing. I didn't even have my own signs. I borrowed open house signs from that listing agent.
Did you really?
From another
That's
brokerage.
awesome.
I didn't know that I couldn't do it at that time, but I did it, right? But guess what? I picked up a buyer/seller. And since then, I think they're did like about 8 or 9 transactions with me.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
My first open house.
From your first one. Yeah.
Open
and
house.
Not everybody gets that lucky, but you will. If you're doing 3, 4, 5 open houses a week,
Yeah.
you're going to get that client. They're going to be there.
Well, you're going to get better.
Yes.
Like if you do open houses on a weekly basis, you're going to get better.
Right.
Having conversations with people, answering their questions, handling the objections and all of that, you're going to get better.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And most people are more comfortable with that in a face-to-face than they are over the phone. People get really, really scared over the phone. They might be able to do text or email, but over the phone, which is what you have to do to get that relationship started, or in person, I think in person really helps you get past that. And I think it also helps you on the phone, right? So when you're back on the phone now, calling those leads that come in or whatever, you're a lot more comfortable because you've handled those objections. So you're like, I got it.
Well, and also a change of scenery. Like, so again, like if you're not, getting anywhere with the phone, just go to open houses. While you're there, you can still be on the phone. I mean, if you're not getting that many people coming in,
100%.
just be on the phone.
Yeah.
Right. But like if you're in real estate and you're doing this full time, that means at least 40 hours a week it has to be prospecting / getting in front of people.
Yep.
That's the way, whether it's open houses, whether it's over the phone, whether it's sitting in a coffee shop and talking to people and building a rapport that way,
Right.
you got to get in front of people.
Yeah.